Greetings! Another Madonna era review up to date and probably one of her most interesting ones. Hard Candy is a sticky and sweet album released in 2008. We have the stars in the production with Timbaland, Justin Timberlake, and Pharrell Williams. These contributors produced this mixture of R&B plus dance record, which really is of its time. And considering we reviewed Confessions on a Dance Floor as the previous album, you can check it on the info card above if you want to see it. I wonder what this album would sound like. Hopefully it does not feel one-dimensional or static, and for that, let us start first with the album review. Candy Shop is an interesting opening. Madonna says she is the one-stop candy owner as a metaphor, like she is the life of the party and offers enjoyment for everyone. Truly a metaphor at best.
Don't pretend you're not hungry, there's plenty to eat.
The production, I definitely like the beat and the flow, although it is quite monotone. It rises up in the chorus to spice it up, but it is static. Vocally, it is interesting. Pharrell's vocals is a surprise, but not in a shocking way. Same as the production, it is pretty level-headed. The song itself is quite playful at the end of its mojo. If this is the first impression of the album, then the rest should follow. Hopefully not too much. This song feels a sense of main character energy. It is a fun bop and the lyrics are far off from what we think. Apparently on Genius, it is about the environment and how we are having a fun time saving it. Again, what a contrast, because I think it is about a ready-to-mingle anthem.
What I need is a human intervention.
The step up from the previous production is a massive improvement. Imagine Candy Shop, but the candy is spraying everywhere and everyone is eating it up. The production in words is delicious.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Breakdown.
Her and Justin's vocals are awesome. They have matching harmonies and energies, which made the song enjoyable. 4 minutes is Hard Candy's undeniable star, and it is the most streamed. We are just having a good time listening to this second track.
Give it to me. Yeah.
Another Pharrell produced track, but I actually enjoyed this one. Give It To Me is a song about confidence, nothing new to Madonna. She's comparing to be a championship boxer and can take hits from the haters but will win in the end.
Give me a chance to go and I'll take it.
The production is playful and intentional, and it is similar to other ones, but this fits the vibe. I love the instrumental space in the chorus. It is so addicting. Madonna is mostly monotone in the delivery department, and it is clever. She does not project and she does not have to, and act like a boss, with some modifications in the latter half.
Get what they say, you're only here to win.
I definitely claim this song. Somewhat juvenile, but it is great. The more you listen, the more the track becomes addicting and fit for a workout song if it would be applied in real life.
You know I feel it in my heartbeat.
I feel that the lyrics pertain to Madonna imparting what she is as a person. She wants you to feel her heartbeat and her soul, to explain her actions.
It's an escape, 'cause dancing makes you feel beautiful.
I am quite intrigued with the video game-like feel of the production. However, the breakdown part is kind of a letdown. Vocally, it is jarring on the pre-chorus when she held the note, but tolerable at least. The breakdown again is cringy if I say this thing bluntly. That part just came out of nowhere.
See my booty get down like. See my booty get down like. See my booty get down like.
There are elements which held up the song, though there are also some parts which bring it down. I think if the production or vocal arrangements match well, it would make a difference. because this song has potential from the start.
Miles away, I hear it.
Miles Away is a special song in my book. It is Madonna addressing the love of her fans, surpass even miles away. It is just a wholesome bit that goes farther than the reoccurring themes in the whole album.
Always have the biggest heart when we're 6,000 miles apart.
Same elements again in the production but more low-key. Definitely love the gorgeous added tones to make it sentimental. It is a happy and heartwarming combination. Her vocals are the star element in the track. I love the simplicity and genuineness of the tune.
You realize that I'm the best thing to happen to you.
For me, Miles Away is one of the rare cases that this album gets good in a matter. A simple song about acknowledging your fans is just pure wholesome moments.
She's not me.
I believe we are going in a path of disappointment with this one. She's Not Me is literally in the name. She is angry about her lover getting a new woman and copying Madonna's actions and style. Jealousy is sometimes not the best lyricist.
She's got legs up to there and such beautiful hair. She's not me.
Production is homogeneous always, except there is remnants of confessions on a dance floor at some point, which kind of infuriates my soul because it is not necessary.
She's not me. She's not me. She's not me, and she never will be.
Apart from that, another element is the deliveries and vocals. Similar to Heartbeat, the vocals are kind of off, and Pharrell Williams' bonus is there and not a good addition.
Guess I was some bullshit saying you love me.
When you discover you wake up in the morning.
I'm going to say this not only is a down for me, it is messy on the latter half, kind of underwhelming with a touch of Confessions influence. I can gather it divots the album a bit in the long run.
Everything goes incredible.
I admit this is the worst song in this album. Imagine having the mundane lyrics that you cannot even comprehend properly. The lyrics are there.
Gotta figure out how, gotta remember when I felt it.
Productionally, it does not do justice. It started off interesting and become more chaotic as the sounds collide. It really became annoying. How much are we going to say incredible in a single song without spontaneously combusting? The deliveries and Pharrell, it is just too much to allow yourself to indulge.
I am missing my best friend. Yes, it was incredible.
Oh my god, this song is not good! Ooh!
Sitting through 6 minutes is overkill, and the song itself, ironically, is not its name. This is probably bottom tier in the Madonna song list.
On and on the beat goes, on and on.
Beat Goes On is similar to Heartbeat. It had the potential to be a bop, but it crumbled. It is about not wasting time and telling to have a little fun. A simple message.
You don't have the luxury of time. You have got to say what's on your mind.
This song is glittery and pretty alive. It is still samey, but I can vibe with it.
On and on the beat goes, on and on the beat goes, on and on.
The point where it got destroyed is when Kanye entered the recording. His verse was okay, but the sound itself had a dramatic shift that Madonna's hooks started to rust.
Gotta get up off of your seat now.
I actually enjoyed the first half of this track, but it gradually did not fulfill the wish. Same as others in this album, might I say.
Dance time, and prove us.
Dance Tonight is a good reminder we are on Justin Timberlake's section. The lyrics are similar to 4 Minutes but with a pizzazz factor. It has to do with romance and having a good time with each other's arms.
Music pull you through it till the break of dawn.
The production is rising and still hip-hop nonetheless. I quite enjoyed some strong parts, especially the chorus and the outro.
Touch me
Vocally, it is a strong one. I mean, the 4 minutes of Timberlake Madonna harmonies is just a good mix of ingredients, I guess.
Just gotta get more.
Personally, it is a wonderful track to dance to with a partner. It is enjoyable and a good set of elements. It is 4 minutes, softer version for sure.
Close your mouth.
This track is a Spanish lesson, indeed, in a cringy way. Even the most disliked song of I Love New York in Confessions is palatable compared to this track. 𝕬𝕟𝕗𝕠 might commit manslaughter.
You're so in love with girl, means you drive me crazy.
Now, to summarize the most obnoxious parts of Hard Candy and throw it into this, it really is something to consider its ongoing chaotic nature. I think the topping of annoyance is the way she delivered her vocals on the track. Fortunately, it did make it less charming. Yeah, so that is a Spanish tutorial. Moving on. Another Justin Timberlake inspired track. I think it is an admiration to this mysterious being that even the devil wouldn't recognize them.
Somehow I get through it, you won't even realize it's falling through your own disguise.
This track is still in Hard Candy Rocks, although it has some distinct elements which separate from the other songs. Her vocals together with the background ones are fitting together. It is a good combination of harmonies and melodies. I like this song. It is kind of a standout production-wise and vocally. What I intended to expect with the album 3 songs ago.
Voices start to ring in your head.
Thematically, this is a bizarre closer for the project. Voices is all about mind tricks and the complexity of it. It is introspective in a way that it throws off the album's central themes of just partying and dancing.
Are you walking the dog? 'Cause that dog isn't there.
While I do like the production, the levels of decibels and distortion did not make it sound appealing. Also, one of the hardest production-wise to listen to. Vocally, it is different. Much like the previous track, it has some mysterious qualities.
Distant echoes from another time start to creep in your brain.
This song is okay, but theme-wise, it is far off from Hard Candy. Kind of dark and introspective to such a dancey and juvenile album.
Show some gratitude.
I have to skip this bonus track because one listen to its sound is enough for this whole album review. It is so hard-hitting but not in a good way. The bad parts of Hard Candy in the production really pushed its limits in this track alone. That is the end of this album review, and I have to admit that some songs are better than others. Imagine having the greatest ones to start with and having to fall off in the middle to the latter half. It is like eating candy as well. Consuming too much of it and you get sick afterwards. And those candies are the same because of the homogeneous sounds and beats. It is a bit too cohesive, which can be boring to hear all of that. Vocally, it sounds like she is bullying me or something.
The only one have my name. Incredible. Oh, look on the señorita.
It is a weird teasing of the voice. It has that juvenile element, which is rather unusual. All in all, it is saturated, and I only like most of 1 to 5 songs. Ring My Bell, Spanish Lesson, and Incredible are downright the most obnoxious. Anyways, now to show my personal ranking and my overall rating for this album.
Show some gratitude. Something nice to sex with you is incredible.
When you do your homework, get up on the
Your choice. It's time. Never will be. Never will be. Never will be. Let the light shine on.
Girl.
Tell me, what do they say? I got something so sweet.
So sweet.
Come on up and catch me on the floor. You can light me right through your smile. Grab a boy.
Grab
We have 3 music videos to decipher. The video for the lead single got me questioning on what the heck is happening. This sort of organ-eating barrier is going to carve open the people who are doing daily things, and we can clearly see the structure and the innards of them. I think this is the 4-minute monster they would like to save the world from. And then we have Madonna and Justin just nonchalantly dancing through all of this chaos. I really like the choreography and the overall cinematic experience. Aside from the bizarre showing of organs, it is a music video to watch, I guess. Give It To Me is the opposite from the first one. It is very minimalistic, but there are some flashing of colors at some point, so it is necessary for a warning. It matches the vibe of the song, with Madonna strutting and looking pretty and trying on some outfits. It has that photo shoot for a magazine element, and probably my favorite video out of the bunch. Oh, and Pharrell dragging a heavy bag is officially there. It is simple, yet I liked it. Miles Away is more of a montage of Madonna traveling around the world for the Sticky and Sweet tour. Most of the shots are taken of her performing at stage, the audience, or the behind the scenes, with some quirky editing. I really wish there was more of an execution or a true music video, because this song is gorgeous. In my honest opinion, I think I only liked one music video for this era. The visuals were not really the highlight when I have to describe Hard Candy, same as its overall sound. I really wish some were executed better. Even Give It To Me has some hasty editing. Other than that, most of them correlate to their song's message, although again, the visuals were not satisfying for my taste. Let us start by assessing the album cover for this era, and I have some thoughts to say. From the colors of the wrapped up lollipop in the background to the highly detailed boxer outfit and that pose and that crooked font, you might as well know I do not like this album cover whatsoever. The amount of detail really soars the picture itself. The colors, while some are consistent, some are also clashing to recover the whole scenery. The color editing really washes her features. The slanted Hard Candy font is chaotic and quirky. I will give it that. Overall, the composition is like an earthquake, and that is all I have to say because I have said enough. When I think of the photo shoots, the editing as well did not help at all. All I can think of, if she leans more to that boxer on the ring archetype, it would be more bearable. I think I like the unedited gray-like photos. Maybe if she would just play with the lighting, it would pay off. However, that does not really correlate to the sugary components of the album. Maybe if she adds some candy accessories, it would be looking good, or it may be looking tacky, who knows. She is going for athleisure, fitness gear, sporty accessories, boxing attire, and some hairstyle diversity. I think her makeup did not do justice as well. When I see it on her Sticky and Sweet tour, it is unfortunately overwhelming and washes out. It is unfortunately overwhelming, and she seems like she's tired. We are in the 2000s. Color is also needed for her outfits to pop. Now here are some of my 5 picks which I adore on this era. This ensemble is good for only its top part. I love the blend of candy-centric colors. With the black, it accentuates it even further. When she performed Miles Away on this poncho type thing, I really like it. It is simply athleisure in its finest, a coordinate track piece and has a sporty element. I really love its practicality and how it fits in the vibe of Hard Candy. There's a piece of it which is all pink in color, and I guarantee that it suits the color scheme of the album. I think this ensemble is here because of its iconic fruition. If she went more on the boxer style rather than the candy background, it would have been a saving grace from the album cover and photo shoots. Honestly, this outfit is gorgeous, and there is also cream version with a fur coat, which is of itself, but preferably the black ensemble with her hair down is my take. The 4 minutes video is iconic. I like the first half more actually, when she wears the black leather coat than her corseted fit at the latter half. Nothing screams 2000s with those Converse boots. She also wears black leather gloves. This ensemble puts the sophistication together in my opinion. Really wish this would be one of the main photo shoots for this album. This screams fashion week and I love every single outfit in this music video. The one with the hat and the scarf should have been her potential album covers to be made. It is such a missed opportunity and these set of designs are more remarkable than the rest. What do I think of Hard Candy? Sound-wise, it is so cohesive, it becomes saturated. A lot of the songs cannot be distinguished from one another. Urban pop influence all in all to discuss the trends of the 2000s. It is so of its time, which ages the album in its entirety. Lyrically, it's not the most incredible. It discusses recurring themes of partying and confidence, but the words itself are more on the juvenile scale. Vocally, the tone is overbearing. If I were to describe on what she is projecting, it would be a middle school bully. Take that in what you will. Style-wise, it has conflicting elements of both Boxer on the Ring and Candy Queen, all over the place, much like the album. I cannot help but compare both Confessions and Hard Candy. On this final note, Confessions is a more dance to feel, whereas Hard Candy is more of a dance to have fun type of album. These projects are separate in terms of themes and sounds, yet I think Confessions dominated more on the roster. I kind of feel bad if Hard Candy was overshadowed by its predecessor. It was deemed to be her last greatest work up to date, but let me know what you think of it. I only like a little bit on this album, which a few of it is enough. However, it is not one of her most strongest work. Tell me also what you think about it overall. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content such as these era reviews, and I will see you in the next video. Have a merry and pleasant day.